Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use the new lead list function in the acres.com application. We're going to explore 4 different ways to generate a lead list of clients in a particular area of interest for your business. These lists are going to generate as a Microsoft Excel document that gives you the direct mail information and the client name in each of these search instances. So to begin, I'm going to do what we call our most basic search. Go to the search bar, select lead list, select a state, and then select a county of interest. You can select more than one county. You then have additional filter criteria: in-state or out-of-state ownership, maximum or minimum acreage, and county use code like agricultural, commercial, etc. So in this case, we want to look for all landowners with more than 100 acres in these 2 counties in Colorado. When I hit search, I'll get a quick heads up that there are 1,886 owners that meet that requirement, the ability to update that search, or the ability to purchase that list at the stated price per record here at the top. If I want to update that search, I can go back and I can decide, rather than searching by county or state, I may want to search by shape. In this case, I can easily draw a radius around my subject area, select the number of acres again, and hit run search. And then I'll get a new set of returns for that search. This time it's 1,005 records. This is our most basic way to run a landowner search, and what it's going to give you is a deduplicated list of parcel owners within your search area meeting the criteria within your filters. Let's look at another important way that you can create a lead list inside of Acres. Instead of searching by parcel data, you can actually search by buyers of properties. This is an important but nuanced difference. The difference is, instead of looking at people who currently own land, you can look at activity or people who have been buying land. And this is a search that is bound by a certain date range because you want to look for land buyers within a particular range. So in this case, we may just do all purchases year to date for more than 100 acres in this search area. So we've got this nice big radius. Let's hit search. And it's going to tell us that there are 179 individual land buyers who purchased more than 100 acres in that search area in the year 2024. At this point, I can purchase that list and then use it just like I would a parcel owner list as a lead list. So from here, things get a bit more complex. What other ways can we run a lead list within Acres? Well, we can go to our advanced search button, which is right next to our lead list button, and we can do a search for land use. So in this case, perhaps we want to look at Colorado, and maybe we want to look at Bent County, and perhaps we want to look at all parcels that are more than 20 acres that also grow a crop. Maybe we were really interested in talking to alfalfa farmers in this case. So let's hit search. So now I have a list of all properties in 1 county in Colorado greater than 20 acres growing a particular crop. I can select all owners. Now I have them in my queue over here. I know that equates to 16,000 acres. And I can click this Create Lead List. Now, once again, I've done the same thing that I did before, but in this case, I've highly targeted my search in a certain county, in a certain state, for a certain parcel size, for a certain land use, in this case, production of alfalfa. And I can create my lead list using that filtering feature. I'm going to show you one last way to create a lead list in here, and that is utilizing what we call our layer library. So within layer library, I'm going to turn this on, and these are just different geospatial layers I can put on the map. And I'm going to turn on the opportunity zone map. So here we have a map of all the opportunity zones in the United States. Well, let's say that I'm particularly interested in talking to landowners in one opportunity zone in particular. How about this one? So I've selected that opportunity zone right here, and I can have the option to convert it to a boundary. So now that I've done that, I can close this layer. I no longer need access to that layer because I saved it as a boundary over here. And once I've closed this out, I can then once again create a lead list. So if I click this button, it'll tell me, all right, there are 49 landowners that meet your search criteria inside of that search area, and I want to create and purchase that lead list. So this is a really great way to generate lead lists for both potential clients, for buyers of properties you may have listed. And as a reminder, there's 4 ways you can do this inside of Acres. Number 1, you can run just a basic parcel owner search. Number 2, you can run a search based on largest land buyers in an area. Number 3, You can run a search based on land use or parcel type. That could be growing alfalfa or growing citrus or any other search criteria you want. And then finally, you can do a search based on some sort of custom shape that you might have uploaded into the layer library, like opportunity zones, like local zoning codes, or any other shape you want to import into the map. I hope you find this helpful. You can reach us at acres.com. Please contact us with any questions.